back to another episode here at Macme Speed. Today we'll be taking a look at the Skenco Ultramag. This is claimed to be an armor-piercing metal tip, ballistic tip style pellet with advertised outstanding results against hard targets. Now currently there's a few different metal tip pellets on the market, be it the H&N Hornet or the Skenco Ultramag or the Crosman Gold Tip. I think who else makes one? Polymag makes one, a metal mag I think. There's probably 4 offerings out there, but only 2 of them are available in 25 caliber to my knowledge. If you guys know of a metal tip 25 caliber pellet that I haven't mentioned in this video so far, go ahead and throw it down in the comments. Maybe I'll grab a 10 of them and we can go ahead and test them out. In any event, long story short, the only ones that I was able to source in 25 caliber so far have been the H&N Hornet and the Skenco Ultramag. Skenco Ultramags have already arrived. I made the mistake of purchasing pellets off of eBay instead of off of Pyramid Air and didn't check the seller's location, so my H&N Hornets are currently in process from Norway. Lesson learned, go through Pyramid Air, get your 4 tins, get 1 for free. It's a good deal. You're gonna do better there every time. In today's review, we'll be taking a look at the Skenco Ultramags and seeing how well they do or don't live up to their expectations. Kind of interested to see what this pellet actually does downrange based on the fact that it looks to me like a Skenco Ultra Shock. If you haven't seen the Skenco Ultra Shock review we did recently in 25 caliber, take a second, check it out. That round explodes on impact pretty much. So if this round is the same, but it's got a metal hardened ballistic tip on the leading edge of it, we may end up with a pellet that performs incredibly well both energy and penetration wise. Let's take a closer look at some crawny numbers out of the Marauder. Let's see how it groups 15 yards off of a sled, and let's see what it does when we shoot it into a softer target like a soap block. As always guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can stay current on what we got going on the channel. We've got some big things coming down the line. Just next week we're going to be unveiling a brand new, never before reviewed on YouTube airgun. You're not going to want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button with the notifications. Leave a like if you like this video, and if you really like this video, share it so that somebody else can see. Alright guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, as you can see we have a very small piece of soap left from the last time we poured a mold. Sorry it's so windy out here, I know it kind of sucks. Hopefully I'll be able to retain this pellet within that soap. It's kind of a small piece for a round that's supposed to have good expansion and penetration, but we'll see what happens guys. Let's go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens guys. Alright guys, before I even cut this soap open, look at the splash generated on this soap. I have not seen an impact like that on the soap since I've been doing these 25 caliber reviews. The raised splash off of the base of this soap is just phenomenal. Also, if you look down through this channel, this is just a nasty channel. There are pieces of everything everywhere. Alright guys, so just wow, this is pretty impressive to me. First off, not only is this an accurate round considering the fact that it is a ballistic tip style pellet, which to be honest I've always thought is kind of I don't know, almost a gimmick or a selling point, but in this case it seems to perform pretty well actually. The grouping is totally acceptable as far as a hunting accuracy style group would be concerned. It's on the size of an American dime at 15 yards, so that's definitely accuracy that's acceptable for hunting. And as you can see, it's just phenomenal on impact here. You got separation of the metal tip. You have the complete folding inside out of this pellet here, just absolutely mushrooming itself over itself. You can kind of see it from the back side there. It's almost turned completely inside out. It's really, really, really a cool effect. As far as the first metal tip pellet that I reviewed, I definitely think that this is a successful offering by Skenco. Skenco has typically been known as a reliable company to get ammunition from based on the high quality standards at which they produce their pellets. And I have found almost no Skenco pellets to give me problems in my accuracy testings nor in the field. The only thing that I would note negatively is the fact that this wound channel looks pretty dirty, and anything that got hit with this I definitely would not feel comfortable eating. But as far as a pest control round, like if you had a problem with coyotes, definitely a viable option. Alright guys, well we've seen some pretty interesting characteristics from the Skenco Ultramag today. Let's go ahead and see if we can get through our standardized testing procedure of will it cut a card. Alright guys, way down range down there, we're way zoomed in right now. You can see we got the 4 of hearts down there. Behind this playing card, you see we got that nice fresh section of white pine. That's going to go ahead and keep track of our hits and misses for us since I'm out of those nice Birchwood KC targets right now. The rifle's still looking good at 2500 PSI pressure, and we've got some fresh mags still loaded up. Let's put 1 fresh magazine in this rifle and give ourselves a total of 8 shots to try and cut this card completely in half. Alright guys, hopefully we'll be able to poke it right over his head, but it might be a bad day for Mr. Ducky. Did we get it? Let's go look. Alright guys, well as you can see, the top half of this card actually made it in the pool, but this was a really good, nice center shot. Cut it clean in half, no grazing it, no clipping it, just right in half with this guy. Will it cut a card? Hell yeah. This round will absolutely cut a card. If you guys look back at the film, there's only 1 hole behind this card. That means in 1 shot, we got 1 playing card kill. Alright guys, well I gotta say, I love days like this on the range where I get to bring you something that performs really, really, really well. Having a lot of fun testing this round out. Let's go ahead and go with something I haven't done before. Let's see if a standard lead Diabolo pellet will go through 1 inch of butcher block material. Once we've established that baseline, let's see if the Skenco Ultramag with its hardened metal tip can make it through. Alright guys, as you can see down here in the bullet box, we have the nice 12-inch round piece of butcher block material. This is from an old stool that broke recently, and I've been wanting to shoot this for quite some time now. I hadn't really come across a round that was worthy of trying to go through something like this hardened target. Alright guys, here we go with the JSB King 25. Alright guys, check this out. On the front side where the JSB King 25 hit, got a nice clean hole, nice and deep into the board. And on the back side here, I don't know if you can see it quite well, but right there, just like the wood wants to push up a little bit, like this just barely wanted to try and push through. Let's get it set back up and see what the Skenco Ultramag can do. Alright guys, you can see way down there in the butcher block there is 1/4 inch hole from the JSB King 25 we just shot. Let's go ahead and load up a Skenco Ultramag and see if we can push through this butcher block. Alright guys, so here we have on the left that JSB King we shot before. On the right hand side, a little bit larger and a little bit more ragged, we have this Skenco Ultramag that was shot into this butcher block as well. Big question, did this round penetrate through to the other side? Not even a dent. You can actually kind of see in this hole that the Skenco Ultrashock stopped way shallower of the JSB King over here on this side. I think it's that Skenco Ultrashock style hollow point that's carrying the metal tip that's contributing to this factor. One thing I definitely want to do is knock down these two pegs. Even though this may not go through the butcher block as far as the Skenco Ultramag's penetration is concerned, the effect on target energy wise seems to be really good. So we're going to go ahead and take a minute and see if we can't knock down both of these two dowels. That's kind of weird, guys. Honestly, I don't know if I'm rushing things and making a mistake, or I'm just getting a random batch of flyers. Let's go ahead and take a nice, slow, controlled shot at the dowel on the left and see if we can do a little better. Alright guys, so even though I wasn't able to one-shot, one-kill those wooden dowels, definitely the Skenco Ultramag gets a Maccabee speed rating of 9.1 out of 10. This round not only provides an incredible expansion, but in the groups that we shot also performed incredibly well accuracy-wise, at least considering the fact that the pellet expands the way that it does. I definitely think that if the gun was zeroed for this ammunition, it would fare very well. Some people might question, why do you show your misses like that? Why did it take you 5 shots to hit one fucking dowel? Honestly guys, there's no integrity in not showing my misses. I am not a machine, I am not Ed Gun USA, Ted Toldover, any of these great shooters on YouTube. I'm just a guy. So I kind of like highlighting the fact that you're not going to make every shot. I'm not going to make every shot. I think that's the reason people keep trying to improve their skill set, is because it is so difficult to be perfect. And no one gets there, but everybody chases it. Alright guys, well if you've liked this video, give it the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notifications. If you really like this video, go ahead and share it so that somebody else can see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.